Once upon a time, in a sunny meadow where flowers danced in the breeze and butterflies filled the air, two very different animals lived side by side. One was quick as lightning, and the other was slow as a drifting cloud. But one day they would learn that speed alone is not the secret to winning a race. In this meadow there lived a hare. Oh, what a proud hare he was! His legs were long, his ears stood tall, and he could hop faster than the wind. He would often brag to all the animals, "No one can run as fast as me. I'm the greatest runner in the forest." Nearby there lived a tortoise. Unlike the hare, the tortoise moved slowly, step by careful step. His shell was heavy, and his legs were short, but his heart was gentle, and his spirit was steady. He didn't brag or boast. He simply went about his day with quiet strength. The hare loved to tease the tortoise. "Oh, you're so slow. You could never keep up with me. I could hop to the river and back before you even take 10 steps." The tortoise just smiled and said calmly, "Maybe so, hare. But sometimes slow and steady can win the race." The hare burst out laughing. "You? Win a race against me? Impossible!" The animals began to chatter with excitement. A race between the fastest and the slowest? What fun it would be! The next morning, at the edge of the meadow, all the animals gathered to watch. The fox was chosen to be the referee. He raised his paw and called out, "On your marks, get set, go!" Off they went. The hare zoomed forward, leaping with great speed. The tortoise, on the other hand, took one careful step and then another. Step by step, he began his journey. The hare was so fast that in just a blink he was far ahead. He turned to look back and laughed. "That silly tortoise is miles behind me. This will be too easy." Hop, hop, hop. The hare bounced along, passing flowers and tall grass. Soon he grew bored. "I'm so far ahead. Why not take a short nap? The tortoise will never catch up anyway." So the hare stretched out under a shady tree and fell asleep. Meanwhile, the tortoise kept going. Step by step he pressed forward. The sun grew warmer, but still he did not stop. The birds sang above him, cheering him on. "Go, tortoise, go!" they chirped. Hours passed, and the tortoise slowly drew closer to the oak tree on the hill. The hare was still asleep, dreaming of his victory. At last, a small sound woke the hare. He opened his eyes, stretched, and yawned. "I should finish the race now," he said proudly. But when he looked ahead, he saw something shocking. The tortoise was nearly at the oak tree. The hare's eyes widened. "What? That slow tortoise is almost at the finish line? No, no, no!" He leapt up and ran as fast as he could. His legs moved like lightning and his ears flapped in the wind. But the tortoise was steady. One more step and another, and then, touch! He reached the oak tree just as the hare came rushing up behind him. The animals cheered with joy. "The tortoise wins! The tortoise wins!" The hare could hardly believe it. He had been so sure of victory, yet the tortoise had crossed the finish line first. The tortoise turned to the hare and said gently, "You see, hare, it is not always the fastest who wins. Slow and steady, step by step, can sometimes be the surest way." The hare hung his head, but deep down he knew the tortoise was right. From that day on, he never teased the tortoise again, and he learned to be humble about his speed. And so, the meadow was filled with laughter and harmony once more. The tortoise continued his quiet walks, and the hare still hopped quickly, but with a kinder heart. And that is how the tortoise taught everyone that patience, persistence, and humility are worth more than speed and pride. If you like this story, don't forget to join us for more magical tales every week.